today we are doing day 2 of this PTR for Diablo 4, doing some testing. We've been leaving them Blizzard some feedback on what we're finding. It's been interesting to say the least. We've actually had a lot of fun with it. Some of the changes they did, very, very good. Is it still comparable to last Epoch or PoE? No. And I'm just going to be honest with you. It's not. Both of those games are better. And they were better from the day they were released, not a year after release, like this game is working on now. Yeah, that's the truth. I personally enjoy the game. I do enjoy the game, but it's a dumbed down game for sure. All right. But we've been testing out all the features, the new features that they've had. One of the new things that I like a lot is the pit. I think it's fun. Much harder now that we're at World Tier 4 Torment. But the pit is found up here. Okay. If you hear people in the background on my stream, I apologize. I have a house full of people here from Lithuania visiting. I mean, the house is full. Okay, here we go. Let's do this. Can only do tier level 1 at this point. Not sure if that's a... Okay, here we go. This is very difficult. This isn't an easy walkthrough. But it's been enjoyable, this pit. I didn't think I'd like it, and I'm actually surprised.
I'm low on fury. I must wait.
Of course, we run into a group carrying these guys with the fire that are always terrible. And they know it. You can hear their evil laugh.
We're not ready yet.
2 of them here, so it makes it even rougher.
More fury. I'm not ready yet.
Okay, well, that's probably going to be the toughest part of this whole thing right there. Alright. That's probably going to be our toughest.
I must wait. I must wait.
Okay. Here comes a whole other room of them.
I'm not ready yet. I must wait. I'm not ready yet.
Yeah, that hurts out of fury.
I'm not ready yet.
There we go. Better and better.
I'm not ready yet.
I think I need to change my build a little bit too. We just kind of did this on a whim. Real quick build. Quick Paragon board, quick everything. Just to get us going here.
I'm not ready yet.
I don't know if I like charge. I'm thinking about replacing it. 'Cause right now we're using rallying cry, and I'm thinking about replacing charge with war cry, which is what most people use. I just wanted to try charge. I've never used it before, and I'm starting to understand why I never used it before.
I need time to do that. I'm not ready yet.
Okay. Alright, here's where we want to go. Oh, I didn't want to step into that.
I must wait. I need more fury. I'm not ready yet.
Bastard you all to death.
I'm not ready yet. I need more fury.
Fury, fury, fury.
I must wait. I must wait.
Okay.
I'm not ready yet.
Oops. I have a bad habit of keep switching to that because of last epoch. I keep wanting to switch to the other keys. It's alright.
I'm not ready yet. I must wait. I must wait. I'm not ready yet. I'm out of fury.
Okay. I don't know what else we got left here, to be honest.
Not ready yet. Not ready yet.
Okay, now it just transported us into here. Ah, shit. We got ourselves locked out.
That is no use to me.
We went in and then left. We didn't mean to.
I must go.
That was a big hit, whatever he did.
Not ready yet.
Went right into that trap. And I went right into that trap. Doesn't seem to really hurt me though.
I'm not ready yet.
Thank goodness.
I'm not ready yet. I don't have enough fury. I must work.
I think this is all 925 gear. Let's just verify that. No, it's not. No, there's a 925. 925. Okay. Alright. I think that's it. I want to do a new the world boss under this new PTR, and we haven't had the opportunity yet. Doesn't look like it's gonna populate for a while. I don't have the Helltide site up on my. There's something going on here. What's this about? All right, let's go do that. I don't know what that's all about. Oh my gosh. You can hear the little girl outside in the living room playing. Oh my gosh, she's loud. Yeah. Like I said, I have a whole house full of people here today from Lithuania, so I apologize if you're listening to some of it. There's not a whole lot I can do about it. Masterworking, yes, we know, but however, the problem with this masterworking is you need, I'll show you. Let's just do a piece here. Yeah, we'll, see, I don't really want to do that. Let's do this one. You need these, right? And these are a pain. The only way you can get them right now is at the pit. So I think that that's probably not one of the best ideas. Let's just see what happens here when we upgrade it. Alright, so it turned it into a blue. Are you serious? Oh no, it didn't. Oh, I get it. So this is now the way that you have to upgrade your items. In the past, you would go here and you could upgrade your legendary boom, boom, boom. Now you can do it this way, but you have to have these stupid things. You can see I got 6 of them last time, so I need to run the pit 2 more times to just upgrade it 1 more level. So I'm not sure I like that. That's interesting.
No witchcraft here.
Okay, so
Only
you can
honest
go.
magics.
I need to change this codex, which I don't know if we can. Let's see. Hmm. Audacity. Some strikes. Got a lot of different. So a lot of the old aspects are here, but there's a lot of new ones as well. What's up, Gabby? How are you? That is my grandchild. No, that is not my grandchild. I'm sorry. Not. No, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. It's not. I haven't encountered a butcher boss. No, that is not my grandchild. This is somebody from. It's relatives of my wife from Lithuania. So I think this would be her. What would you call it? Maybe grandniece. I'm not sure what you would call her. It's her cousin's daughter's child. They're all here. They're having fun. First time they've been to America, so they've got 3 weeks of fun scheduled. I know that the wife has taken them to Disney. Disney. I think next week. I think. Yeah, you can hear her. She's not a quiet little one. She's. Thank you for following, Alexis. Appreciate it. But she's having fun here. Right now, she's out there playing with my dog, my puppy. Of course, my puppy's in heaven right now. I think we're gonna go here. Hopefully, I'm not already using it. But you see, look, I can't. That's why we didn't change it because we need 75 of these. This is kind of crazy on some of their mats that they're asking for. So, no, I have not run across the Butcher yet. The Butcher is probably one of the worst bosses in the game. That guy is bad news. I've had no problems with him except for with my Necromancer. I have it's called a Frenchton. It's a Boston Terrier mixed with a French Bulldog. He looks just like a French Bulldog, but with the Boston Terrier black and white colors. He's just a puppy, and he's so happy to have this little girl here. Okay, so what do we? I think the next thing we're going to want to do now is I wanted to test these. We haven't tested any of the. There's a new way now. Okay, so it used to be the fastest way to level in Diablo 4 was you just ran the same nightmare dungeon over and over and over and over and over. Okay, and it usually took you about 1 hour, almost exactly 1 hour, to go from level 25 to uh, all the way up to level 60, 50. Now the quickest way is because they changed it. Now in Torment level 1 and 2, you can now run Helltide. So now the fastest way, what's up, Dark Demon Raisin? Thank you for the follow. Now to the quickest way to level with this PTR that we're testing here, the quickest way to level now is no longer running the Nightmare Dungeons. It's now run Helltide. And it Helltide is now available during Torment 1 and Torment 2 instead of it was before you had to reach level 50, you had to get or at least able to get into let's bring it up here so you guys can see. You had to get up here and you had to get it to at least into this area to be able to really start getting into Helltide. And most, so now you can run Helltide here, 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 and here. You can do it at all of them, which is a big change. And that means that you can leveling from 1 to 50, running just Helltide over and over and over takes about 40 minutes. So it knocked off about 20 minutes off of the leveling time. Now, one of the things that we have not tested yet, we're going to go do it right now. We have not tested any, we got to go run Barshan too. We wanted to do that as well and test that, but we have not tested any of the Nightmare dungeons. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to go do that right now. So let's just go, we'll just go run this one real quick. Okay. And we're in luck that it's got the tree going on with it right now. So let's go see what we have. This is day 2 of us testing this PTR. And so far it's been, here we go. So far it's been pretty enjoyable. There are some notes that we made and sent Blizzard. They've asked for our feedback. So we've given it to them. Okay, get in there. What are you doing?
I'm low. Not ready yet. Not ready yet. I must wait.
Oh, those blisters are going to start forming on the ground. So now we know what's going on. I'd like to see what level this equipment is right here. So I just want to pick it up real fast. And we want to look at it. So it's 810. So hopefully, I don't know. That seems kind of low. Seems kind of low. I know that they said that they've changed, they've revamped a lot of this. I made some comments yesterday on some of the drops, and we'll see what. I know right now the PTR has got double legend drop rate going on, which has got a lot of people. Hopefully it doesn't confuse too many people, but it does have some confused that that's how it's going to be. It's not going to be how it's going to be when it's fully released. They're doing it because they're trying to test out this itemization stuff, which we have. Good thing they're doing it because we have found some issues with it. Hopefully they're going to get it fixed with our notes that we've sent them. But you never know about Blizzard. I have a low opinion of Blizzard, but that's because I've dealt with them for so long with World of Warcraft and all these other games, and because of who they hired to be in charge of Diablo, which was Rod Ferguson. He is a franchise killer. I hate to say it, but there's just no other way to say it. He is a killer of franchises. So why they hired such a person is beyond me, but they did. And it's not my business because it's, it is what it is. Okay, so Distilled Fear should be picked up automatically, and it's not. So we're going to put that in there right now. This is what they asked us to do, so this is what we're doing. Events, graphics, items, scrolls, monster bosses, mountains, quests, rewards. Okay, oh crap. You need Distilled Fear to run Lord Kieran or whatever his name is. Lord Zir. Distilled Fear. Should be set to auto loot. That's what we're gonna tell them. They've got some things set to auto loot and some things they don't, and it's kind of a screwed up way they did it, I think. So we've been kind of just sending them all of these little hits about it. And hopefully they're gonna get it squared away.
Not ready yet.
We made this build in, I mean, literally 5 minutes. This is really not the way the build should be, but we just wanted to get it together so we can start running and testing. And I also felt like this is a good way to do it based on new players coming into the game that don't understand the builds, and they can make their own build, and can they still survive? So that's what we're kind of testing here. And so far it's been very, very even, very balanced. I will give them that. It's been very balanced, so I give them credit for that. We've given them a few attaboys. Let me see. Okay, so this is 783. So these make sense that they're not being auto picked up, which is exactly what you want. I don't want to be picking up a bunch of junk. Now, in this case, in this game, actually, you kind of do now because of the way the mats are. So I'm going to go back here and pick these up just because I just realized that you need the mats that are broken down from them.
I'm out of fury.
Just to do the simplest of things, and that we've already commented to them that I think that's going to create a problem because your bags are going to fill up again super quick, which was always the problem with this game, and there is no way to break your items on the run. So once you pick it up, it's in your bag until you drop it or get to town and sell it. And a lot of times what happens is your bags will fill up, and we're going to start pick up every single thing now. Because now I want to test it and see. But a lot of times what happens is your bags fill up, and then you can't carry anymore, so you got to port out, go empty your bag, come back, and that's just a drag. Nobody wants to do that. That's just not fun. Oh, see, we picked up this ammo one where you're shooting this. It's only gonna last for a little while, so let's stretch it out as far as we can here. And we just lost it.
I'm not ready yet. Not ready yet.
Okay, we can leave that.
Not ready yet.
It's weird that he's just standing there. Oh, he's stunned. Okay. We're gonna have to come back through this anyway, so we pick up anything we miss. Alright, so let's take a look at that. Okay, so that's an 831. I'm just trying to get a feel for what level of stuff is dropping in here. 830, 801. So this is the lowest tier Nightmare Dungeon you can do, and it's dropping 800 gear, which I can't say is the greatest, but I mean, it really depends on what's dropping at the higher levels. We're at the very low end right now, so it's really not fair to judge it. Alright, so now we're going to go back. Oops. Okay. One more to do. I think. Is it this way? No, it's not. It's going to be down south.
I must wait. I must wait.
Okay, so I see Exquisite Blood is down there too. So we're gonna go. We're gonna see if that auto picks up. We have to get on top of it first. First, let's just clear out all this crap. Okay.
I must wait. I must wait.
Go. Okay, so now, oh, got a lot of stuff over here.
I must wait. I'm not ready yet.
Okay, now see, Veiled Crystals pick up automatically, but like, okay, so let's go down here. This won't pick up automatically, and let's see why. Okay, so they're 836, so it knows it's lower, but here's the thing with the way this game's auto loot, the way that auto pickup is working right now, you would want to pick those up because you're going to need those mats to do anything in this game. Okay, let's see if Exquisite Blood, oh, see? There's another one. So, let's do it again. I don't think I'm spelling that right. Okay, there we go. Send that one off. This is what they asked us to do, so this is what we're doing. And you need this Exquisite Blood. Oh, well, we still got to go get the final piece. I don't like the way they're doing their auto loot. I would rather they just put in a built-in loot filter, which is what I thought they said they were going to do. Instead, they did this, which is a cheesy, kind of crappy fix, in my opinion.
I need more fury. I'm not ready yet. I must wait.
See, those blood blisters do some heavy damage if you're not careful.
I must wait.
There, another blood blister just popped.
I must wait.
Good evening, Unholy. Good to see you. I'm good. I'm good. I got a house full of visitors here right now from Lithuania. They're enjoying America right now. It's always kind of cool for me to see these Lithuanians come here and see what everything America has to offer. They're always pretty impressed. I think the wife is taking them to Disney next week. I think she's taking them to Gator World and all kinds of stuff. They'll enjoy it. They'll enjoy it. Alright, so this is the one thing we did not test yesterday. We didn't test these. So here's the thing. We talked about it a little bit ago. It used to be the fastest way to level up, which took 40 minutes. I mean, I'm sorry, it took an hour, about almost an hour, like 57 minutes if you ran them one right after the other. But it was to run these nightmare dungeons and to run the same dungeon over and over and over and over and over, and you would level up very quick. It was the fastest way to level. Now they've changed it where Helltide is now available at the very beginning. You don't have to get to Torment 3 or whatever. You can start running it at the very beginning at level 1. So now the quickest way to level up is to run Helltide over and over and over and over and over. And it takes 40, it was like 41 minutes or something like that. So it knocked off about 20 minutes if you want to speed level, which a lot of people do. What do you mean it's missing? I thought I just picked it up. Are you kidding me? I didn't pick it up. But the problem that I have with that speed leveling is that I think that it's still monotonous to just. I would like them to do the way it did on this PTR. You go to this character, you click him, you speed level. He gives you to level 100 immediately, and you go from there, and you can start running endgame content. That's the way Lost Ark did it. I thought it was the perfect way to do it. I thought Lost Ark was absolutely correct in that. And you can create your alts, and that way your alt was immediately in the endgame content. So it's like such a smart idea for Lost Ark.
I must wait.
Yes, I played Lost Ark for a long time. I have a high level character on Lost Ark, but I've lost interest because Lost Ark started adding some stuff that I thought was kind of weird. I just didn't like, adding my home base and all of this stuff. It just made it convoluted where I had to go do stupid stuff, keep up with my base, and I didn't like that. I know a lot of people do on Lost Ark. A lot of people love that feature, but I wasn't one of them.
I'm not ready yet.
So it caused me to stop playing it, which is no big deal. I got a couple years of enjoyment out of the game, that's for sure. And now we got this piece. That's a lot of gold to leave laying. Okay, we're grabbing everything because this is why I think their auto loot, the way they're doing it is screwed up, because you need all of these mats now to do anything. They've changed the way. It used to be that you could just go to the blacksmith and you could upgrade your equipment. You can't do that anymore. Now you have to have special mats to do it.
Not ready yet.
Khalib took the last of the warriors out to face the flesh eaters. The rest of us will try to shore up our defenses here. I am loath to spill cursed blood here amidst the bones of our ancestors, but I shall.
Waiting on this. Blister's gonna pop. There it goes. Okay, so now we can start updating our glyphs. I want to see what level these were that dropped here while we're here. It's kind of what we're testing out, is to see. Okay, so 801 seems to be, there's an 821, but 8 seems to be the, oh, well, it did drop one 920 piece. Everything else here was 7, 8, 8, 7, 836, so mostly in the 8 area. All right, so Crusher. It's already at the level 21 because they give you all of these at level 21. So there's absolutely nothing. I mean, for the PTR. So there's really not a whole lot you can do. I mean, you can come down here and start leveling these magic ones, but I don't know why you would. Oh, they're at the level, max level too. Okay, so normally you would come here and you would upgrade these, but we're not going to because, of course, they gave it to us already upgraded, which was very nice of them, right? So what I'm seeing right now is they need some type of loot filter. Yeah, they really do. And it seems like they're ignoring us on that request, and they're adding these other options in which really don't work. It doesn't work. I mean, what they're trying to do is they're trying to do an auto loot where it just automatically picks up and it's based off of what you're wearing now. The problem is that you need all of that gear that's dropping to get these mats, and the mats that I'm referring to are right here. Okay. To get, let's just do it. All right, let's set these up as junk. What's this? And I'm going to show you what I'm talking about here. Okay, we're going to break everything that's yellow because we need all of those mats. Okay, we're going to break all of this. And now we're going to say all junk. Okay. We need these right here. Okay. And these. But these badly. And I'm going to show you why. Because now, in the past, you were able to take this piece. Okay, he's already been upgraded once, one pop. You were able to just bring it to him and go boom, 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 and upgrade it really fast. Now, it's a whole different ball game. Now you need these, and these can only be gotten from the pit. I don't like it. I think that that's not cool to make me go and see. Now I gotta go run the pit 2 times to upgrade it to level 2. I'm going to have to run it probably 4 times to upgrade it to level 3 and probably 6 times to upgrade. And that's for each piece. So what we're going to say is, what are these? These are obtusite. I'm not going to remember that. So we're going to say obtusite. And this is for masterworking. Okay. So let's do this. Let's go Control B. Feedback. Master working, which I think is all the way at the bottom. Well, maybe not. It's not here. Okay. Alright, so let's go here to here. Let's go to master working. Too many. Whoops. Too many of do site mats are required to masterwork an item. Each level increase in masterwork requires an increase in the do site required, meaning that so to upgrade every item that you are wearing, requires you to run the pit all day and still probably will not have. Will not have enough mats. This just forces players to do the pit, and not just once, but over and over and over. This is the exact same issue with Darrell, running it over and over and over. Why are you repeating the same mistakes? Okay. So yeah, that's what it comes down to, because like right now, let me show you. We can't even upgrade this guy to the second level because we have to go run the pit 2 times because the pit's only going to give me 6 each drop. So it's I don't know, man. I don't understand why would you make that same mistake that everybody's complaining about with Darrell. But so one of the things that we're trying to do right now, and I bet you I can't get any of these either, because this has also been a new issue here. Say add a socket. Now let's add a socket to this. Alright. They've made this, in my opinion, a little more difficult to do. So yeah, there's still some issues with the game. Glad that we're able to give them a little bit of feedback. Tell them, hey, this is stupid. Okay, so that was one of the other things that we wanted to do. Okay, we tested Nightmare Dungeon. Now we want to test Varshan. We're going to go run Varshan. We're going to give him a test. The mats haven't changed for Varshan. They're still just the biggest pain in the ass to get as they were before. And this dungeon is always kind of weird. So if you can see that tree branch, it means it won't let you in. So it's so weird. Right now, that's what I'm seeing as well, Unholy. It's, to me, the end game is not changed, and that's the biggest issue, and they've ignored it.
Not ready
I
yet.
think, but they're saying that they've changed the entire drop rate, but I don't believe it, because they told us that season 3 too, and nothing changed. And they told us that at the end of season 2, as a matter of fact. Okay, so we don't have Trembling Hands, so shit, I thought we had that. So I guess we're not going to be doing Varshan. I heard they made some changes to each boss, so that's kind of why we've been wanting to run these bosses, but I'm not going to farm mats. It's one of the reasons why I don't like this game as far as that goes. It's one of the things that's left a bad taste in everybody's mouth. It's just the farming and farming and farming has gotten to be a ridiculous cycle in this game. It's kind of sad because I like the game, but I don't like the main issues, the main, I guess, mechanics with the game, and that is farm, 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 farm. I mean, that's why I just wrote that feedback about that issue, because now you want us to go farm the pit. And the amount of drops that the pit gives, you will run that all day long, and you still will not be able to get all of your equipment upgraded the way you used to in the past. They took something that worked good, the way that you could upgrade your equipment, your legendary equipment. It worked good. There was no reason for them to mess with it. And then what they decided was, oh, there's a farming opportunity here. Let's force them to go run the pit. And now you're forced to go run the pit so you can do the simplest of things, which is upgrade your pieces. You can see this piece now is upgraded once. One notch, one. I can't do it again until I run the pit 2 more times. And that's going to go up to 15 when we get, well, after we do this one, it's going to be 15 required here. And we're going to have to go run it 3 more times. Then it's going to need 20 to do the last one. We're going to have to go run it 4 more times. So let's think about that. That's one time you got to run it because you get 6. So you can get once, you can upgrade it. That's 1 time. Here you got to do it 2 times. That's 3 times. Here you got to do it 3 times. That's 6 times. And here you got to do it 4 times. You got to run the pit 10 times per pieces of equipment to upgrade it. Why? I agree. I agree, Unholy. They claim that that's now how they've done the Nightmare Dungeons, is that now you can get these drops at the higher level Nightmare Dungeons. I don't know if that's true. We've only done 1 low level Nightmare Dungeon, and it was dropping 800 gear, but it was a low level. It was the lowest tier, tier 21. So they may be right on that, and that's one of the things that I wanted to test here. But I'm really not happy with this pit shit. I ain't gonna lie. I mean, you have to run this pit over and over and over, and you're gonna be there all day. And that's only gonna get you 1 piece of equipment, because now you have to run, which I'm gonna say it again to them just so they get the point, because I don't think they understand what they're doing. They're idiots. Again, it's the Obatu sites that you have to run. So you have to run the pit a total of 10 times per piece of gear to fully upgrade the gear item. How fun is that? Why did you change something that was perfectly fine? Upgrading. Jesus. This is what they asked was feedback, so we're giving upgrading legendary gear to now requiring more farming. Farming is the biggest reason players are leaving this game. Don't add more farming. Holy smokes. And 0 Ubers. That's what I said. I said the exact same thing you just said, Unholy. I said the exact same thing. And now they claim in the PTR that they fixed this. But I watched Rax run it, and I didn't see any Ubers drop at the high levels. I did see that they did change some things to make it that you can level up quicker, but big deal. It's this farming aspect that Blizzard has never gotten out of their brain. They've had it in their brain. World of Warcraft is the exact same way. farm, 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 farm. It's just, I don't know. I really don't know what to say. I don't. So we can't run Varshan because we don't have the mats. We've been waiting to run the world boss because I've also read that that's been changed. And I haven't seen the opportunity. I keep seeing Legion events popping up, which I hated those from the beginning. I'm not seeing any. And so what we're going to do is, because we need the mats, because I wanted to go test this Varshan. I don't believe that anything's changed in Varshan. But I'm just going to do a quick scope here. Okay, so we need all kinds of these. And the quickest way to get those is to just run these. So let's see if we can find one that's real close, like that one right there. Yeah, me personally, I've never seen a Uber drop from a nightmare, and that's why when they said that shit, I didn't believe it at all. All right. Okay, let's go run this. I want to get the mats for Varshan. And again, here we are. We're farming. This is where the game, in my opinion, has got the biggest problems. Because this game, I understand that you have to farm items in games. I get it. It's true in every game. But this game is just built on farming. They didn't even, they didn't even make it fun to farm. It's like, come on, man. It's the same spot over and over and over.
I must wait.
Freaking little spider, get away from me.
I must wait.
I think we're gonna go back to last step on tomorrow, though, just so you guys that are asking. I think we'll be going back to last epic. This is gonna be the last day that we'll be testing this. Hey, Florida Bear, good to see you. I'm a Florida native myself, Florida Bear. Good to see you. I'm in Central Florida, as a matter of fact.
I'm not ready yet.
Gotta get to this spear and I can't get to it. There we go.
I'm not ready yet.
A lot of poison getting dropped here. I mean, we asked for a loot filter, and what did they give us? They gave us this auto loot thing that doesn't work half the time, and besides that, most of the stuff it doesn't pick up, you want to pick up. So it's just, everything is still kind of broken. I mean, I understand that's why we're testing this, but these guys just don't get it. They really don't. They don't understand what people are trying to explain to them, and it's been explained to them over and over and over. So then you go, okay, well, now you're just ignoring us. It's not that you don't get it. You're just ignoring us. You're telling us that you're working on it. You're telling us that you hear us. You're telling us the change is coming, but guess what? It's not. So that's why the game is in the state that it's in. And this is, they know this. This is their last chance. Because if you don't get it fixed real soon, you're not going to have a player base. But I'm also going to say this, that you got some players that love what they're doing. They think all these changes that they're doing are the best ever. Okay, I want to see this drop. 925 piece of gear just dropped in this dungeon. So that is a good change right there. I'll say that. Because you just saw we ran that nightmare dungeon and it was dropping 800 gear. So why is a nightmare dungeon dropping 800 gear and a normal deserted underpass dungeon is dropping 925. I don't get it. There's a door there. Why did I not just see that? I don't have enough to open it. Yeah, so anyway. It's weird the way they've got their drops done, the way they've done set up this auto pickup kind of thing that they're doing now. All I wanted was a loot filter. That's all I asked for. And if you couldn't build it in, then let me attach one that I could make outside of the game.
I must wait. I'm not ready yet.
Oh, a lot of poison hitting me. The poison is nasty. This guy's gonna drop a bunch too. Oh, we froze it, thank goodness. Alright, so where are we at now here? Okay, let's go back. So it's really weird that a Nightmare Dungeon Tier 21 dropped 800 gear, and this dungeon dropped 925 already. What's the yellow? Oh, we haven't picked up any yellow gear. Very weird. But not surprised. Poison at me here. Right there, just got me.
I'm not ready yet.
Poison. That was a new thing that I've never seen before that they added. This guy threw like that little frost bolt that I don't remember seeing that in the game before.
Gates
Interesting.
still locked. Sentries at walls don't bother.
Okay, so this is what we needed right here.
Here,
Oh no, it's not. This is just an event. Never mind. This is the event we needed to do for it to give me the blood that would go to the tree.
snakes here.
But I'm not going to get enough. I'm only going to get 5 Grim Reapers here.
Much more safe.
I'm frozen. Okay. So now, we're not going to get it till we get out of here, but
Not ready yet. I'm not ready yet.
another one, huh?
Not ready yet. I must wait.
Okay.
I'm not ready.
Once I throw those fires up, those things hurt. Okay, so there's a piece of yellow gear, and there's a piece of yellow gear. 922. Why is this? Oh my lord. So why is the deserted underpass? Oh my gosh. Okay. why does a normal dungeon, deserted underpass, drop level 920 gear and a tier 21 nightmare dungeon dropped 831 gear? Makes no logical sense. Nightmares should drop higher gear, and gear should progress with tier. Eventually dropping Ubers at high tier. Doesn't now. Alright, well, we're trying to make it as clear as we can to them. This is what they asked us to do. This is their idea. They said they wanted to know what they needed to do to make this game enjoyable again. And I think the things that we're telling them are exactly what we've been telling them. So I don't have a lot of high hopes, but they're the ones that sent the invitation to me to go and do this. So this is what we're doing.
I'm not ready yet.
Apparently they didn't like the fact that I said I wasn't going to play it anymore, and we left and went to first to PoE and Skull and Bones and Last Epoch. And I'm going to tell you right now, we're going to go back to Last Epoch tomorrow. We're not going to continue doing this PTR. This is our second day. We've given them a lot of feedback to work with. They can choose to ignore it or they can choose to use it. I'm not the only one doing this. Rax has done it. Well, Rax is still doing it. I think he was on day 3 yesterday. He was testing the new speed level.
I'm not ready yet.
Because now you can do Helltide at level 1. I mean, at the very beginning of the game. Which is now the quickest way to level up. Okay. So now we have to... this way. Yeah, I don't think that 5 years are going to make it. I think the game will be dropped by then because, first of all, Rod Ferguson is the guy that's in charge of Diablo, and like I've said before, he's a franchise killer and documented franchise killer. It's not just me saying it. It's, you know, it's part of Google history. You know, he's killed every game he's ever been with. So why they hired him, I have no idea. And I don't think the game's going to make it that long. I think if this is the changes that they're looking at doing, thinking that this is going to keep them alive, I think they're sadly mistaken. This is not enough to bring people back to the game. Again, I'll go play season 4 when it comes out. I'll do it with one character instead of multiple characters like I've done in the past. I will do one character and I'll leave. I do like the game. I like the mindlessness of it. I like the, but I'm not here to farm. That's why I'll do one character and leave, because I'll kill Lilith, and then for me the game is over. I'm not gonna go run Durrell. I don't need the Uber uniques. I've proven that over and over and over with my previous builds in every season. I don't need to have any Uber unique to finish the end game content. Nobody does.
Not ready yet.
I want to see what the reward is from this chest, because this was also one of the big problems in the game in the past. Is this chest is a hard one to open. I mean, I don't want to use the word hard, but it's more difficult than any other chest, and it was dropping shit. I mean, it was just crap drops. Yeah, exactly. It'll be remembered in our heart and souls. That's about it. It's kind of sad. I mean, they'll end up doing a Diablo 5, and hopefully they'll learn their lesson that don't put Rod Ferguson in charge of anything. And if they do that, change, just that one change right there, I believe can save the franchise. You got a guy that is in charge of Diablo, and he had them create a game with no Diablo. I'm like, okay, well, that's just the biggest sign that he's going to kill the franchise right there. Okay, so I want to see like that. Let's see. Okay, so there you go. They did fix that. This chest is now dropping 925 items. Yep, okay. That's the way it should have been to the very beginning. 918 yellows or not, that's okay. At least the legendary items coming from this chest is a 925. That needed to be fixed, because it was a mess. Now, but if a normal chest is dropping the same thing, then it goes, all right, well, did you really fix it, or did you just make everything in your drop 925 out of the chest? Yeah, and I know I'm being critical, but that's what they asked us to do. They asked for us to criticize, to come up with what's it going to take to make this game work. Okay, well, I think we're done here. There's a trap right there. Boom. So it looks like we're done here. I thought there was more to this. Apparently not. But we did get our thingamajiggies, which is why we came here, so alright. Diablo 2. I've never played any other Diablo. This is the only Diablo I ever played. I know that other people have told me that the other ones were better. I don't see how they could not be. I mean, sadly, I don't see how they could be worse. But yeah, this is the only Diablo game I've played. I enjoyed the initial release. I enjoyed season 1 a lot, and then after that, every season just became a repeat. I think what they should have done on the seasons is they should have changed the end game content on every single season. The Wrath build you're talking about in Last Epoch, the Wrath build is S tier. It is corruption S tier level. It is the build to run corruption in Last Epoch. The Wrath build is awesome, bro. I don't know if it's bugged, but I know that in Last Epoch, the cycle season that's going on right now, it's the bomb. I mean, there's no denying it. It is incredible. See, so here's the thing. So let's just look at something. So to upgrade something like, and you see, you can't even do it anymore. That's another really big mistake in the game. I can't even upgrade a yellow piece to a legendary. I mean, that's stupid. Can't be done. Well, let's see. Okay, maybe you have to do this first. I'll bet you do. I don't want to use the mats because they're so freaking hard to get in this game. But I'll bet you that's how they have it now. I'm not going to do it. Let's see. See, 20 of these just to do that. One little change right there. Let's see what happens. Okay, it made it into didn't make it into a legendary at all. Same exact thing. Wow. So you'd have to do both. You'd have to... I'm gonna use another 20. I don't care. We're gonna test this. I want to see if you can upgrade it. If you can take a yellow item. Okay, you can. No, you can't. So you can no longer take a wow. You can no longer upgrade. Holy cow, that is so stupid. I'm going to tell you that the PTR is probably going to convince me not to play Season 4. They wanted me to test this and give them feedback, but I'm going to tell you right now, this is garbage. Okay, well, oh yeah, the Wrath build is incredible, bro. I'm telling you, man, it's incredible. I was gonna respec my even the what was I thinking of? The Wrath Necromancer is like supposed to just be through the roof. I haven't played it. I've only seen it.
Need something forged?
Only seen a video of it, and it was incredible. All right, chunk all that.
That's good salvage.
All right, well, so far, you know, it's funny because I'm impressed with 2 things and then I'm not impressed with 5 things. And it's just, it's like 2 steps backwards. I mean, 2 steps forward, 3 steps backwards. Everything with this game right now. They've just destroyed it. I want to see if my farming spot still exists. Let's see. Let's go find out. It's real close. It's my #1 farm spot that I go. It's actually got quite a big trail that you can follow and farm it the whole way. Starts right here. Goes down through here. Okay, it still exists. All right. And then you just take this and you just keep going down south. And there's just farm after farm, event after event. It's like a perfect little farming spot here.
I'm not ready yet. I'm not ready yet.
Usually a chest over here. If not now, they put this thing here now.
I need time to do that.
I left the event, so let's go back in.
Help me! Fell right into my trap.
Hell, your trap is stupid, because I'm just gonna kill you all here.
I must wait.
I'm just using death blow. As long as I keep killing him, it just keeps renewing.
I must wait.
Oh, it didn't kill him that time.
I'm not ready yet.
Season 3 obols were worthless, okay? Season 1 and 2 obols were pretty good. But Season 3, they changed it where the gear that you could buy with obols was crap. So, yesterday we tested this, and the obols dropped really good gear. 925. Okay, so that's crazy. 925. You can get 925 gear now. That doesn't make any sense why you're going to get 925 gear here. Okay, now if you go back. Now this whole run, there's a dungeon down here. Keep going around. There's another event over here. And then if you come down further, there's another event down here. It's my little farming path that I've always run. Yeah, you can't kill what's already dead, yeah? Yeah. Okay, so now they moved this location of this dude over here now. And let's take a look. Yesterday, his stuff was really good that he was dropping. So we worked our way all the way down, and I think the last thing we did was gloves. So boots.
It seems your prayers have been answered.
Got a 925 pair of boots. Okay, let's go pants.
It seems your prayers have been answered.
We've got 925 pair of pants. Yellow items are 925 too, even though you can't upgrade them now, so I don't know what the point of that is. Okay, amulet. Whoops.
It seems your prayers have been answered.
Okay, 925 amulet.
A bit of magic in that one.
925 ring. Okay, so it looks like they did make this gear now worthwhile. Now, doesn't mean they're going to leave it that way. I wouldn't be surprised if I see the yellow gear now. One of my favorite parts of this game was that I didn't need any unique gear ever, because I would take this yellow gear and I would go to the blacksmith and I would make my own cool gear with it. Oh, I know how they did it now. I know how they did it. So before, okay, I'm an idiot. That's my bad. I'm an idiot. You can turn any yellow piece instead of going there, which you still had to come over here anyway to do it. You have to come here. I want to make sure I got. Let's just choose one. Doesn't matter. I don't have enough mats to do it. But once you do this, it's going to turn it into legendary. So that's the deal. Okay. Okay, so that's how you do it. Yeah, it's always been that way. I totally spaced that off. But then you have to come over here after you do that. And this is the part that I'm really complaining about right here. This part. This is stupid. Now you have to go farm the shit out of these. And you can tell, it tells you right there, you got to go to the pit. The pit gives you at the most 6 at a time. You need 5 to update this. So for each, it's just, and it's crazy. And that's for the first tier. Okay, watch. This one's got tier 1 done. It took 5 of them to upgrade it to tier 1. Now it needs 10 to do tier 2. I almost can guarantee you it's going to need 15 to do tier 3. It's going to need 20 to do tier 4. Okay, well, that's a lot of pit runs right there. That's a whole lot of pit running that you're going to do just for one piece. Oh, just stupid. More farming. And the pit's not a quick run. The pit is not a quick run at all. We're still waiting. I want to test the world boss. That's the thing that we're kind of hanging out here waiting for him to come up. He's probably got an hour to go. Oh, wait. This is going to be a Legion event. Okay, well, to make it fair, here, let's see what we got here. 3 minutes. I'm going to go run that Legion event. I want to see. Yeah, good thing you didn't go to the PTR, bro. I'm going back to LE tomorrow. I did what was asked of me. I ran it. I've given my feedback. I'm sure that they're wishing probably now that they didn't ask half of us streamers to stream it and to provide feedback, because I don't think they're getting real positive feedback. I saw Rax. He's written like a 2-page, 3-page, I think it's going on 3-page document. And I seen that and I'm just like, man, that's not a good sign, man. Why are you asking other people to run this then, Blizzard? Because you should see just from that. But here's the thing, Rax hasn't sent any of his stuff in yet. He's still just making the notes. He hasn't done like me. I'm doing it with each way in. Okay. Well, let's do this while we're here. Well, if there's only 3 of us here, we are going to get our asses whooped on here. It's going to be ugly. So all of my stuff just plummeted because we changed that one piece. Oh, good for you, Unholy. That's good, bro. I know you were saying you were ready to get out, so congratulations on that. That's good news. This graphic right here is screwed up. Oh, it's because he's got his. I see. So here goes in 19 seconds. I don't think we're going to do a super long stream today because I am to the point of testing this PTR is pretty much done for me. Down here. Actually, there's more than I thought it was here, especially because this guy's got a million minions, man. They're like a lot.
Not ready.
I think what we might do today is we may end this stream and then come back later today with LE.
I must.
There's one.
I must wait. I must wait.
Okay, it's this way. This is why I don't like doing these too often, because it's just a big running around in a circle kind of thing. It's not fun. I don't know what they think is fun, but by the time you get to it, everybody's already dead. So it's kind of like, well, what's the point? Alright, now you gotta run around here again. It's right back where I just came from.
I must wait.
Back up here. He's gonna spawn another stupid thing over here. There's one right there.
I'm not ready yet.
And that should be it. Nope. And he's gonna spawn 2 more things, at least. I think maybe 3.
I must wait.
There we go.
I must wait.
Yeah, well, that's their whole basis of the game is let's run in circles over and over and over because that's so fun. So I don't understand. So distilled fear and exclusive blood. It's like maybe they increased the drop rate on that a little bit. Which, oh, and a gurgling head. Oh, that's because that's always been that way though. Once that other ad pops up, you get a mat. So they didn't really make any changes here. Like they can say they did, but bullshit. Yeah, I've left a couple jobs in my life for lower paying jobs just because the new job was going to make my life better. So I definitely understand that move. Okay, well, I think we've given a pretty good thing of feedback back to Blizzard about this. Black and femur, tremor, hand. 925 piece from there. So what I'm interested in is that mats for Barshan. So now we have everything on one hand, but that's good enough. Adios, unholy. Take care. Be safe. All right, let's go in here. Let's run Varshan while we're down here. Let's see what this is about. They claim there were a few tweaks to Varshan that I didn't see anything, and neither did Rax when he did it. So let's see. Have to pick up everything now because now the mats are stupid. Stupid requirements on mats right now. All right, Varshan, let's see what you're all about. Okay, we have enough. Okay, so even with my resistance is way low right now, we're able to just stand there and take it. Alright, well maybe they made him a little bit tougher, maybe. Definitely it looks like they made him tougher. Okay, well it does seem like he's a little bit tougher, that's for sure. I'm standing in his choke here.
Not ready yet.
Oh, you got me.
Not ready yet.
Oh yeah, he's way tougher it looks like. So they did definitely up his hit point level it looks like. I can see that.
Ready yet.
Which is fine with me. He's still very doable. We're getting him. It's just his hit points are definitely growing. I think we're gonna have to get rid of charge, so I'm not really happy with the way charge is working. Especially with bosses, it doesn't seem to have much of an effect at all. Oh,
Not ready yet.
pissed me a little booger, didn't you?
I must wait.
Okay, so they definitely made Varshan tougher. Now, the big question I have, what did you make his gear? Look at that. Got a unique item off of Varshan, which is only a 901 piece. So that's 800. 8. So you made Varshan tougher, but you made his gear shittier? That's stupid. This we already had. Those were just doing from a dungeon, okay? We got those drops from a dungeon. We run Varshan. You get freaking 800 gear. What a mess. Game is a mess, man. I don't want to be a big dick about it, but god damn. How many times we've had to tell these guys Blizzard this stuff and they just don't get it. This PTR, in my opinion, if this is what they're planning to do for season 4, people are going to be sadly mistaken to think that this game is. And what the craziest part about it is if you go and Google, people are raving about this PTR. They're raving, even in their own game chat. People just think this is the best fixes ever. And that's because these are people that have probably never played PoE, never played Last Epoch, never played, Dragon Dogma, whatever the hell that new game is that I was looking at the other day. They've never played any other game but Diablo. They're diehard Diablo fans, and they're not going to give it up. But I got news for them. We got better gear spinning obols than we did running Barshan. Which needs to be said. They need to hear me say that, so I'm going to say that to them. I got better gear, 925, using obols than I did killing Farsan 831. So I'm just letting them know that, hey, all these changes aren't working. It's not made the game any better. Yep. I'm not going to waste my time with doing this stuff, to be honest. Alright, well, we're just going to stick all of this in here because I think I'm pretty much done with this PTR. And this is how I felt after I ran season 3. Okay, I mean, I felt the exact same way, that it was just a big, monstrous waste of my precious time farming. And that's where we're at right now in this game. We've just done all the stuff that you can do. And now it's just farm. Go run the pit all day long so you can get enough mats to upgrade. So, yeah. People are saying they're getting uniques from running Helltide, but they're not saying what the level of the unique is. It's like, yeah, of course, you can get a unique running Helltide. You're going to get an 800. Big deal. That's a piece of crap. It's like, if you're going to use that over a 925 piece that you can change yourself, it doesn't make any sense. But anyway, I think that's it for me. I think we're going to come back today, later, with some LE. But as of right now, we're going to end this stream. This has not been fun. I mean, I like this game, but I don't like the direction this game is going. So, and I'm just going to tell them, yeah, is it worth it? You know what? We're going to leave it alone because they haven't shown us what the season 4 mechanic is yet. This is just a game. So maybe maybe they got this big plan for the season 4 mechanic, that's going to be super, super awesome. I doubt it, just because of my experience with Blizzard over the last 20 some years. So I doubt it. Anyway, I don't think the game is going to improve until they get rid of Rod Ferguson. I hate to say that, but that's the truth. That's the man they hired to put in charge of Diablo. And if you just go Google Rod Ferguson, software engineer, software manager, however you want to Google it, you're going to see that he has killed numerous franchises. Killed them. And just like by doing this, let's create a game called Diablo 4 with no Diablo. How does that make sense? And then let's just make it all you do is farm all game long. Like, that's supposed to be fun. And keep in mind that Rod Ferguson is probably close to my age, trying to design games that he should not be doing. Thank you for the follow, Project Out. I appreciate that. We're going to go ahead and end this stream right now. We're going to come back later this afternoon with Last Epoch. We're not going to be streaming Diablo anymore. We just did this PTR because it was requested of me. We've given them a ton of feedback on this. I hope that they do something with it, but I don't think they will. Anyway, I'm not going to, and again, because of that I don't think they will do anything with the feedback, because we've given them so much feedback over the last 6 months or more that they've ignored. So I don't want to waste a bunch of my valuable time on this. We are going to go back to Last Epoch. We're going to be doing that probably later this afternoon. I will see you all then.